Hello and welcome to my in-depth video on the 75332 4+ ATST. So in this video I'll be talking about the set, and I'll start off with the box art. So you can see it here, it is the dark blue, so like original trilogy box art, and instead of having a Darth Vader in the bottom corner it has the 4+, and you can see it is 75332 ATST with 87 pieces and 3 minifigures. It is quite simplistic box art, but it doesn't really need to be anything fancy. And then the back of the box, you can see some of the features and how it's easy to build, basically showing off how little pieces it has. And for the price, it is quite an impressive amount of pieces, considering that it's like 30 pence per piece, £30 or $35. And like, this set is such bad value. Like, you could buy the Obi-Wan Kenobi Starfighter for the same price, or cheaper, I'm pretty sure, actually. But yeah, it is kind of, the idea is it's for kids. I'm almost certain you'll be able to buy it on sale pretty quickly. So onto the minifigures. There are 3 minifigures in the set, all of which are quite good minifigures, but not that that really matters considering they're for the price anyway. But first of all, you have Wicket with a bow and arrow, and it is quite nicely detailed, more detailed than the previous iteration, which was in a similar style set with like the battle sets from like ages ago. It was quite similar with like a tree for Wicket and a speeder bike for a Scout Trooper. And yeah, next minifigure is a Scout Trooper. These are brilliant Scout Troopers. I really like the new helmet, and the printing just works really well. It ends up being a really cool minifigure. And then we have the Scout Walker Pilot, and it is really nice. I do like the helmet piece. It works really well with the goggles. The printing kind of looks really good. Admittedly, no leg printing, kind of lacks detail, but with the helmet you easily get the idea across. But detail doesn't really matter when it comes to minifigures for a 4+ set. But onto the set itself, you can see it barely has any pieces. You could probably count most of them just by looking at this image, but you can see it has a few, like on the top corner you have a few of the stones. So basically it's like a play versus set. So you have your speeder bike and ATSD for your Imperials, and then your like catapult and tree. Not really a tree, is basically like 5 pieces, but with your catapult for your Ewok and a bow and arrow. So yeah, you can kind of see how you could play it, or you could have your Ewok in the top balcony. It's not really lacking detail, like compared to some of the other 4+ sets, like the X-Wings, they are lacking detail, but like they're alright because they have recognizable and are slightly more iconic than just the battle sets that they did like ages ago were much better than this, because they were for kids, but they were actually like relatively detailed. But anyway, you can see it here, just like the tree. I'm guessing you can probably put Wicket on the inside of the tree as well, because I'm pretty sure it's hollow. And you can see how you could use your catapult to launch the ammunition at the Imperials. And then you can see a kid playing with it. And yeah, it is just quite an easy playset. Admittedly, the legs of the ATST are kind of weird with just that one piece. And the ATST is really disproportional. Do kind of like the sand blue highlights, but doesn't really make much difference. And then the speeder bike is really bad with like no handles or nothing fancy at all. Well yeah, I do hope you enjoy this video. Probably would not recommend getting the set due to it being so expensive. Just buy the Obi-Wan Starfighter. It's much better value, albeit no versus thing for a kid, but still better value. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.